Welcome, everyone. My name's Brian Belay, Vice President of Product here at KingsCrowd. As a reminder, KingsCrowd is the first and only ratings and analytics platform for the online private markets. Now, thank you for joining us today. We are very excited because we're going to be giving you a demonstration of some of the new capabilities for the portfolio management tool on the KingsCrowd platform. We've made some fantastic updates and improvements, and today I'm going to be walking you through how to create your first portfolio, how to add investments, and then what some of those new improvements are. Some of these improvements, just at a high level, include adding in custom investment tags to your portfolio investments, brand new analytics and insights page for analyzing what your overall allocation of startups looks like across all platforms, searchable, sortable tables, a new following page that helps you sort your deals that are in your deal funnel, and a lot more. Let's get into it. So when you come to the KingsCrowd platform, when you click on My Portfolio, you're going to be brought to the page that will allow you to set up your very own investment portfolio. Now, one of the things you're going to find that is once you start making your first couple investments and then it becomes dozens of investments, is it becomes very hard to track those deals across all the different funding portals and platforms. That's why we've created this free portfolio management tool that's available to all KingsCrowd users to be able to track automatically your investments across all those platforms, look and get key insights and analytics into your portfolio, and also help to organize it by adding different investment tags and giving you the ability to search and sort through all your investments. If you haven't already, all you need to do is create a free account, or if you have an account, you can log in to get started. Once you've set up and created that first portfolio and given it a name and an investment amount, you're going to be brought to this page where you can add your first investment. So when you click Add Investment, you're going to search by whatever the company name is of the company you invested in. For example, KingsCrowd. Now, one thing to note is that if the company that's raising has different funding rounds available, so maybe they've done different rounds, all the way back from 2018 on different platforms, those are going to show up here. If you do have a company that has only done a single funding round, it's going to show up and it will automatically select it as indicated here. Next, you add your investment amount, the investment date, and then here is where you can now add new investment tags. Now, this is one of the features I'm most excited about because this is going to allow you to organize and sort your portfolio and just make it easier to go back over time and look at different analytics in terms of different tags. So what are some examples for some tags that you may use? You could add investment year, such as 2019, 2020 when you invested. Maybe it's whether it's a taxable or an IRA account. As we get more Regulation D deals, you may want to track whether it's an SPV or a direct investment. SPV is special purpose vehicle. You can use it for tracking delivery of perks. Also, if it's perhaps a safe, as this security type is shown here, you can track whether that safe converted perhaps, so that you can go back over time and look at which of your safes have already converted to equity. And you can add any other number of custom tags here, such as organizing by deal source or newsletter recommendation service, where it is in your due diligence funnel, and anything else you can think of. Now, once you've built up a portfolio of investments, you're going to be able to start taking real advantage of the different abilities to be able to search and sort this table. So as you can see here with a test portfolio, I have 4 example investments. And what you'll notice first off is this is now a searchable, sortable table. So you can sort by investment amount, date, platform, security type, valuation cap, as well as you can see all of the tags here. Now there's a search box in the top right, and you can see I can search any of the fields here. So if I search King, it's going to match KingsCrowd and just show that one investment. You can also search by tags. Let's say I was putting different tags based on different children that I was investing for. You could search for those names, such as Bethany, and then it's going to pop up here as well. Now, in addition to that, if you have more than 10 investments, it's going to show the first 10 on this page, but you can change the number of investments that show up on each page here, as well as navigate to different pages using the pagination buttons on the bottom right. Again, once you add that first investment, you are going to see a summary at the top, which is going to show you the name of your portfolio, a description of the portfolio, and then it will summarize the number of investments, the investment amount, the investment maximum, and then from the investment maximum, how much remaining capital. So if I said that I was going to invest $2,000 and I've already invested $2,100, that means that I've gone 100 over my planned allocation, which is why it's showing negative 100 remaining here. It's just that investment max minus invested amount. Now, in the top right, you can click Edit, and you can edit your portfolio name, description, or that investment max. You can delete here, but just as a word of caution, if you delete, it's going to delete all your investments in your portfolio and you won't be able to recover them. So make sure you want to do that before deleting. Also, for each investment on the right-hand side, you can delete an individual investment by hitting the delete button, or you can update it. Updating lets you add new tags, remove tags, update investment amount, or edit the date. So this is the base investments page. When you click on My Portfolio, it's going to bring you to your investment portfolio, and it will look like this. Now I've added a few more companies here so we can check out the next feature and really show you some of the power of the analytics that we're adding. Now you can get to the analytics page for your portfolio by clicking on View Analytics from this investments page, or by clicking on Analytics in the left-hand dashboard. As you can see, the analytics page is going to start giving you a lot more insights into the types of startups that you're holding and the overall picture of your portfolio. Now at the top, you'll notice one thing that we're exposing and showing is the percentage of female founders, minority founders, and social impact companies that you currently hold in your portfolio. As you can see, these are round percentages because I do have 10 companies total. So that basically means one of these is a female-founded company, one of them's minority-founded, and 2 out of the 10 have social impact. The next view that you can see here is your portfolio allocation by security type, by regulation type, and by industry. So if you look at the security type breakdown, you'll be able to see how much is in equity versus safes versus preferred equity. Regulation type will show you the breakdown of Reg CF, regulation crowdfunding, versus Reg A+. And then the industry breakdown will show you all of the different categories when you mouse over them to show you which of these categories and industries you have the most exposure to, and then how the others compare. Now, when you go down to the actual investments section, you're going to see an allocation of your overall portfolio by startup, as well as a detailed industry allocation breakdown where you can see all of the companies that make up each individual industry. Lastly, the same table is at the bottom where you can look at your different investments, search and sort them by using any of the search criteria or the columns to be able to sort, as well as updating any of these by adding new tags or deleting them. Stay tuned because we're going to be continuing to introduce many more capabilities and features to give you even more power when looking at your portfolio analytics. Next up, let's take a look at the following page. Now you can follow companies, which is a little bit different than when you add them to your portfolio. So let's choose to add our first company to follow here. I'm going to choose a company that I know is open today so we can show you some interesting features that we've added to this capability on the following page. So when you hit follow company, it's going to be added to your following page. And the first thing you'll notice is that there's a couple new columns. We're showing the latest raise status. So when you follow, you're following an actual company, not an individual funding round or raise. So this tells you there's currently 68 days left for the current raise by Elemento Health. Now up top, when you start having companies that are ending in, say, the next 7 days or the next month, you're going to be seeing those deals highlighted that are closing within 7 days, within 30 days, or deals that have closed. So if we take a look at what this looks like when many more companies are being followed, you'll see that you can sort them based on which deals are ending soonest. You'll have the counts up top, and then you can also continue to delete or add new companies if you would like. Now again, this following page is something we're going to continue adding new features and capabilities to that will help you when you're looking at screening deals, doing due diligence, and trying to prioritize which deals you need to make an investment decision on. Now lastly, I just wanted to show you how this works when you're on an actual company raise page and looking at a deal that you want to either follow or add to your portfolio. So again, whenever you're researching a deal, either through the company site search up top or by clicking and following to any of the company raise pages, you can follow a deal from this page and add them to your following, or you can add them to your portfolio. You'll notice here again that you still have the ability to add tags, and it's going to pull in all of the current active tags that you have on your portfolio, and then you can change the investment amount and the investment date and hit add to your portfolio. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, or feedback, feel free to reach out to us at portfolios@kingscrowd.com. This includes if you're trying to find a company and you can't find it in our system. Lastly, there's one additional note for legacy users who did have multiple portfolios. We're going to be retiring the ability to have multiple portfolios in the future in lieu of having the new investment portfolio tags. However, they're not going anywhere for now. So if you do have multiple portfolios, when you click on My Portfolio or go to the Investments or Analytics tabs, you will see all of your different portfolios there, and then you can click in to look at the investment page or go to the analytic page for each respective portfolio. Once you click on an analytics or an investments page, though, everything else will look the same as what we've already seen. Again, for all the other users out there who are just getting started or who only had one portfolio to start with, there's no longer going to be the capability to have multiple portfolios, as it's no longer necessary with investment tags. You will also be able to take much better advantage of the new advanced portfolio analytics by having all of them under one single portfolio. I want to thank you all for spending the time today with us to learn more about the portfolio tool. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback on this tool, feel free to send us an email, portfolios@kingscrowd.com. We hope you'll be using this tool soon, and again, feel free to reach out to us with any questions or feedback. Thank you.